Knives are cool. And axes too. Oh, yeah. If you're from around the Tallahassee area, you know what that means. Or maybe if you're from Kansas City. But what I got today is a pretty cool thing. It's a Native American tomahawk. And for those that don't know, I'm Native American. Yes, I am. I identify as living in America all my life. But also, way back in my grandmother's side, we come from the Cherokee as well. So I don't have my own casino, and for some reason the government doesn't want me to stop paying taxes either. And they won't give me a reservation, which I don't understand because, you know, but anyway, it's one of those things. But this here is a pretty amazing looking thing, and I don't know how old it is, but this came from a show. And it looks like it's pretty old. It definitely looks hand forged. So come on in and look at this thing. It's a hand forged tomahawk, and it's not too sharp. It needs to be sharpened a little. But whoever had this thing, they decided they'd put some what looks like rabbit skin on it, and the entire handle is covered in beads and leather. And I tell you what, they did an excellent job on this. And this leather looks to be, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like deer leather is what it looks like. The beads, some of them are missing, but this has a good feel to it, and it's really, really nice. And look how they did all the beautiful folds and all the hand stitching. So this is a kind of a modern one. We're trying to figure out if this is 100 years old or 40 years old. I would think if it was 100 or more, it'd have a lot more patina than this. But this definitely was hand forged and is a beautiful thing, And you know, Indians in the old days used to have tomahawks, and then they had their bows and arrows. And imagine them using this to scalp somebody. What's that? But this is a warrior. The warriors would use tomahawks as well. But when they would take somebody, they would scalp them. They would cut from here to here and rip back and then cut it off and keep that little wad of hair right there. That's called a scalp. And so I wonder how many scalps this sucker has taken. Well, we know one thing, it's taken a rabbit scalp, and it's got it right here on it. But that's pretty cool, and it needs to be sharpened. But it is pretty amazing. That was a cool find. Leland found it, and I really like the workmanship. You can tell this is hand stitched, and that leather feels good in your hand. It just feels really good. And I guess if you're bored, you can sit around and just pet your little pet bunny here, even though it's, well, it's dead. But I don't know what this big bead means, but that, yeah, that definitely looks like the hide of a deer. So deer skin covered tomahawk, Native American. Cool, that is really cool. And I wish it were sharpened and we could actually do some feathering with it, but it needs a little bit more of an edge. So thanks, Leland, for bringing that out. Let me see it. And knives are cool. Oh, let's do this. Knives are cool. Zoom in on from like here to here. Knives are cool. And tomahawks too. Knives are cool. And tomahawks too.